Hello, everyone's. I am here for Basketball Wives Season 8, Episode 15. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Now, you guys, they should have just titled this episode Shaunie and Her Hypocrisy, because that was all up and through this episode, and I already know that I'm going to be throwing that word all up and through this review. But anyways, before the ladies all sit down for this little dinner that they have, and Shaunie's in her confessional talking about somehow, like, all the ladies in the group have an issue with somebody, but OG specifically has issues with the world. She has beef with the world. And I'm like, no, it's just that OG, when you're talking about her, she'll go directly to you and ask you, have you talked about her? If you have, why are you talking about me? She's going straight to the source. It's not going to be no, I heard you were talking about me, and I'm just going to be sitting in your face, kikiing and laughing. No, I'm going to ask you, did you call me Toji? Did you make a rap song about me? These are the things that she would do. She would go to the source. But for whatever reason, Shaunie and her crew, that's what I'm going to call them, they have an issue with that. And I just don't understand why. But anyways, back to the video. So, Shaunie, not Shaunie, what's her name? Evelyn and Cece, they going back and forth because Cece says Evelyn's like, what you got to say? I put it all out on the table. She's like, yes, I called you a bitch, and Yvonne, you need to mind your business. Yes, because you are a bitch. And this took Evelyn a minute to register to her, because Cece is usually, she just gonna walk off. But Cece didn't have it with these women, and I don't know if they know, but Cece, she be doing kickboxing, and she already said up and through this episode she tired of, and if you run up, you're gonna get done up. She didn't say those exact words, but I understand what she was saying. And Evan she got the blinking and looking around like, is she standing up to me? Like, it's usually I find a weak person and I pounce. And they go over there in the corner and shrivel off. But Cece, she wasn't having it this episode. You need to mind your business. You need to deal with your issues with OG, which Evelyn really does. I don't know what reason specifically that she has with OG, because OG hasn't done nothing to her. She talking about you over calling OG Toji. And this is when, once OG's name got brought up, she decided to chime in. But to Shaunie, that means she wants to make this moment about her. No. They were talking. Cece brought up my name. So I wanted to ask a question. I felt like if you bring it in my name, that means that's time for me to speak and how I feel. So she wants to know, who thinks I'm aggressive out of the group? Well, Cece and Jackie, I believe Jackie, were the only two, and OG, of course, were the only ones that did not raise her name. It was just Shaunie and her crew. So she's like, okay, you think I'm aggressive. So, is throwing a bottle aggressive? Yes. Is running on tables to attack somebody aggressive? Yes. Throwing plates aggressive? Yes. Are throwing tables aggressive? Yes. Yet I have done none of those things, but I am labeled aggressive. The hypocrisy, like I said. But anyways, they talk about well, with you, yeah, it's a little bit of extraness going on. I'm like, no, it's not no extraness going on. Y'all think she's aggressive. You threaten to kill somebody, so that's a, special extra aggressiveness. I'm like, really? So me threatening somebody is aggressive, but you threw a bottle at somebody that can really damage somebody. You throwing plates, you was running on tables, you was throwing tables, but that wasn't aggressive. That could seriously hurt somebody. Really? And this is when Shaunie's hypocrisy really kicked in, because she in her confession was talking about well, it was wrong of Malaysia and Evelyn to be throwing tables and throwing plates and stuff like that, but things happen when you're in a moment of anger. But with OG, that seems like it wasn't just a moment. That seems like a lifestyle. See, standing up her friends when they wrong, but OG's aggressive over here. Hypocrisy all up and through. Like, I was just looking at this like, it's either you don't know you're being a hypocrite or you don't care that you're being a hypocrite. It's one of the two right now. And I'm just like, y'all something else. So, okay. Cece was like, okay, Christian, you bringing up me calling OG ugly when I didn't know her to defend your raggedy self. Did you tell the whole message? Because you was over there calling OG ugly and she's a man. And I asked you, did you call her a man? So you want to bring up that. Did you tell Shauna, did you call her a bitch? Did you tell her that? And she's looking like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Then this is when Shauna and her hypocrisy yet again. Well, if Kristen called me that before she knew me, I mean, that's okay. But it's really sketchy of Cece to bring it up 2 years later. So it wasn't sketchy of Kirsten to bring that up 2 years later. That Cece said this about OG? Hypocrisy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this episode had me on edge. Cause I'm like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? You're saying it was wrong of Malaysia and Evelyn to throw bottles, plates, and tables, but OG threatening somebody is wrong. Kirsten bringing something up 2 years later, it's okay. But Cece bringing something up 2 years later is wrong. Y'all, I mean, I just cannot. I was just looking at this like, is this really happening? Is this really happening? Y'all, Evelyn get to talking about Cece's face and how it don't move. So I was like, you mad because you're saying that she's doing a procedure, I'm assuming Botox, which a lot of women in Hollywood get done, in California get done. A lot of rich women get, Botox in her face. You mad about that? But she doubled down. Was like, at least my face ain't raggedy and saggy like yours. You over trying to get with these 25-year-old men because you want to be young, and boo-boo, you were not young anymore. Just face it. Then this is when you talking about Byron cheating on you, and there's videos about that. See, she was trying to hurt Cece, but Malaysia and Kirsten, unfortunately, got hit in the crossfire. So I was like, oh, hold up now, that's my cousin. So don't be saying my cousin out here cheating. I'm like, Evelyn, how do you know? Did one of your friends try to slide into Byron's DMs, or Byron slid into her DMs? Is these who you hang around with, people trying to get with married men? Okay. I'm just asking. And this is when Malaysia had to go ahead. Alright, enough of y'all, because I need to get the heat off my cousin. I heard that somebody called Phoebe your crackhead. And Jackie was like, yes. No, I didn't call her crackhead. I called her dope fiend crackhead. That's what I called her. And I'm standing to that. I was like, a dope fiend crackhead, Molly popping nincompoop. I was like, Jackie, you just gonna stick with this. And Phoebe get to talking about Jackie's daughter. Now y'all know we don't talk about the oldest daughter like that, because Jackie and the oldest daughter, I think her name is, I can't think of her name right now. But anyway, they have a somewhat of a strange relationship. And she's like, well, your daughter said that. That's definition of character. You gonna sue your daughter? Something to the effect of that. She's like, yeah, she wrote a book. And she got another one coming out too. You need to check that out. I was like, Jackie, she let that it was getting to her, but she came with the comeback. So I was like, and then she's like, she pulled a $20 bill at her person. Like, I'm going to let her get this so she can get her crack and she can calm down. OG, go ahead and, straighten that $20 out for her. It's just like, she's going to give her this $20 to buy some crack because she's nice like that. I'm like, Jackie, if you don't sit down somewhere. It was funny, but you can't be out here calling people crackheads like that. You're like, I gave you a pass last night. Now don't try me again. I'm like, see, Jackie, she doing that. I'm calm, but I'ma come for you. She was throwing them off like that. And even though I should not have been laughing, I was in here rolling. When I tell you the first 15-20 minutes of this episode was so much better than all of last season of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, New York, and what's going on in Hollywood right now. I got everything that I needed, and I was just like, oh, I'm surprised I didn't wake up my husband because he was back in the room asleep. I was cracking up. I had to rewind several times to make sure I was getting everything down that I needed to get down, because Jackie, she was like, I'm rich. I got the money like that. You calling me my ears big and all that stuff, but look here. I done kept a man for years. Come back to me when you've done that. And all Phoebe can say is, you old. We all gonna get old. It ain't like Jackie, she has the monopoly on being old. Like, Jackie is the only person in the world that's getting old. Everybody else, we just gonna stay young forever. Like, girl, you should be happy. I'm happy to get older, because that means I'm still here. And that's the only thing you can say. Jackie got money, Jackie got a man. Jackie just on here just to be Jackie, and she just want to do something. This is a hobby to her. And she was just like, give that girl that $20 so she can go ahead and smoke that crack. You know, I'm a good person like that. I'm like, child, Jackie. Jackie was on one tonight. And although I should not have been reveling that, I kind of was, because I don't like Phoebe like that. Phoebe be doing too much. So, it's the next day, and all the ladies, they are supposed to be having like a pool party situation. And once they get there, OG notices the energy in the room, because Kirsten, she's like, Cece, I want to talk to you. Cece, I think we should talk by ourselves. Now, mind you, Cece has spent all of this season and a good chunk of last season I ain't got nothing to say to Cece. I don't want to talk to Cece. I don't have Cece to do and all this. But now she want to talk to Cece, and OG peeped that out, so she's like, I'm going to be close by my friend in case my friend needs me. Now, for whatever reason, this made Shani upset, even though Evelyn was circling around Cece like Evelyn was a shark or something, and Cece was her prey. Evelyn was right there, and Malaysia was right there. But for whatever reason, oh yeah, I know what it is. The hypocrisy, since OG was older, OG's issue, and she's like, Evelyn beat me over here, so what you talking about? But Kirsten want to know how come Cece didn't encourage Byron enough to come to that little dinner that she had set up the other day. Now, I don't even know where I was at. I was probably on Instagram or something, and Byron got on social media to let the world know that Kirsten basically lied. They were supposed to meet up that day, but he had already told them in advance, this day is not a good day because I have tickets elsewhere. We'll have it another time. It wasn't like he was coming. It was a definite. He said he was coming, and he just didn't show up. He had already told them, I can't make it this day. We're going to have to do this another day. But Kirsten got on here talking about something. I don't know why he didn't want to show up. And he wanted to let y'all know, Kirsten out here lying. Said it from his own mouth. They invited him that day. He already had plans. We're going to do it another day. It wasn't like it was a no call, no show. That wasn't it. But Cece, she really ain't trying to hear what she got to say. So she walks off. Now, Evelyn has spent the whole entire day beside herself because they felt like they took an L to Jackie, OG, and Cece. Like, oh my goodness, how is it us that we be coming for people be scared of us? How is it we got our tails handed to us? This can't be. We have to get a win because we got an L tonight. This cannot be. So she had been going through this all day. She been getting up her, getting her Rocky on, like, yeah, I'm going to come back for her. I'm going to come back for her any way possible. So when she saw her opportunity, that's what she did. Now, Cece, not wanting to talk to Kirsten in the first place, excuses herself from that conversation. She had already told Kirsten, I'm hungry. I ain't really trying to talk right now. And least of all, I want to talk to you. So as she's walking away, Evelyn runs towards Cece in full force, trying to attack this woman, but she ended up getting pushed into the bushes. Now, I don't feel sorry for Evelyn because you was running after this woman and she had her back turned to you. And Cece said that Evelyn had some kind of stick or something in her hand. I wouldn't doubt it because, Evelyn is always throwing something, whether it's a drink, it's a plate, what have you. So that wouldn't be surprised me. But as Evelyn is running towards her, she's like, don't be doing that. So everybody's running that direction. And next thing you know, Evelyn's sitting there with her feet in the air. She in the bushes now. And I mean, I guess because we couldn't really, I mean, the cameraman trying to run and he trying to get multiple angles, and he didn't get, I didn't see the full push, but I did see her in the bushes. That's what I did see. And I had been waiting for that for the longest time. Now she talking about some, I just wanted to talk to CC. Really? You spent the better part of the whole episode talking about something. Yeah, I'm going to get back at CC because CC, we got an L towards him and we can't be getting no L towards him. We supposed to be the winners over here. You was doing all that mess and then you ended up in the bushes. Child, I cannot. Then OG and Evelyn get into it. They going back and forth and everyone's talking about some, I got kids. I got A1 credit. I got a family. Chad, he wanted this, you know, my private parts all the time, all day, every day. And OG's like, he was in my DM. So, your favorite football player says that I am his favorite football player. And they just can't believe that so whatsoever. But I'm like, she may have added a little bit on, like, I don't be on OG social media. I don't be on Chad's social media. But Evelyn, she could not just fathom that, you know, Chad would want to be with somebody like OG. Like, why? Like, I mean, OG to me is not ugly. It's just that she don't know the right makeups for her skin tone. Like, I don't know the right makeup for my skin tone. Therefore, I don't be wearing makeup because, one, it be hot as all get out here in Texas. And I just do not feel like putting that on, feeling like it's something on my face because I cannot stand that. I'm surprised I have my hair down now because I make it a point to keep my hair out of my face and all that stuff. So Chad may like OG, or it may be that you see the way everyone treats OG and he just been make her mad. But like, why are you mad that the man you was with for what, 2-3 months? If you really didn't know that you married is like an OG, she over here patting her private parts. I'm like, really? And OG said it best. She's over there going off. For real, and I'm sitting here being calm. Yet I am the aggressive one. I was like, yep. Hypocrisy at its best. And like, I'm not surprised because this is what Shani does. But it was blatant this episode. Like, OG named all the things that Evelyn has done and all the things Malaysia done. Even Tammy didn't fault somebody. But they were never aggressive. But since OG's threatened somebody, she's aggressive. CC brings something up from 2 years ago. You sketchy. Kirsten does the same thing. Oh, well, it's fine. She may have called me a bitch. Oh, well. But let bygones be bygones. It was just so much hypocrisy, y'all. And then I heard that OG was not allowed on stage because everyone is so fearful of OG. Y'all be on here being bullies to the umpteenth power. But now OG's the issue. If this come back for another season, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Because it'd be working on my nerves, mainly Shani and her hypocrisy. I know I didn't say hypocrisy so many times on this episode, but like, there's no other word. There is no other way that you can explain it. Like I said earlier, it's either you know you're being hypocrite, or either you don't know, or you know and you just don't care. And I think it's you know and you just don't care. So that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day. Free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people. If you're returning, you're a family member, you one of my peoples, y'all know what to do. Welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.